So earlier this year we heard from the Campaign Against Painful Hysteroscopy, who alerted us to the fact that many women seem to be having very traumatic and painful experiences of hysteroscopy as outpatients. Following that, we decided to spark a conversation within our patient safety platform, the Hub, inviting patients to share their experiences of outpatient hysteroscopy. We were overwhelmed with the response. We've had pages and pages of testimonials from women who have found the procedure extremely painful, unexpected levels of pain, that they didn't feel forewarned, and that they've been left quite traumatized by the experience. They have also said that some clinicians they felt were dismissive or unresponsive to their pain when they felt the procedure should have been stopped. So over the last year we've been working with a number of people to try and understand all of the issues surrounding hysteroscopy procedures and pain. So we've been working with researchers and clinicians and patients and patient groups and writing to a number of key organisations and politicians to try and encourage people to come together and understand what the barriers to safe care are. So a really key part of informed consent is being made aware of the risks of a procedure. Now, research has shown that around 18% of women will experience quite high levels of pain of 7 out of 10 or above. And a lot of women are being told to expect period cramp style pains, which many may feel, but they're not being told about the possibility of high levels of pain. And then when some women are going on to feel that quite severe level of pain, it becomes doubly traumatic because they're not only in pain, but they also feel that they have not been informed and not been forewarned of the possibility, which can make that doubly traumatic at the time. We're also hearing that that there are risk factors that make people more predisposed to experiencing those severe levels of pain, and that screening process that should be happening beforehand isn't. So those conversations aren't consistently happening where women are talking with their doctors about their medical histories to identify whether they may be more likely to experience those severe levels of pain. So these guidelines uphold the principles in informed consent of women being told about the options and the alternatives that are available to them. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be being consistently applied in practice, and women aren't being told that they have an option of other pain management pathways like general anaesthetic. So if women don't know that choices are available to them and those conversations or that information isn't being shared, then they're not able to weigh up the pros and cons for themselves and to make a decision that feels right for them. And that's really worrying for us, because we know that consent and feeling informed has a really big impact on patient safety. So the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists have produced a leaflet for patients undergoing outpatient hysteroscopy. in that leaflet, it does talk about the risk of severe pain, and it also talks about some factors that may make somebody more likely to feel that pain. And it mentions the different pain management pathways and the possibility of having a general anaesthetic. Unfortunately, the Campaign Against Painful Hysteroscopy has found that most trusts are not using that leaflet, and we feel that if national guidance and best practice examples were being used more widely, the trauma experienced by many women would be reduced significantly. We're hearing from women who had hysteroscopies years ago sometimes and are still feeling very traumatised by the experience. They feel that the lack of informed consent meant that their trust was very much violated, and some people feel that the level of pain they experience without that informed consent left them feeling very violated in their bodies as well. Understandably, people are quite angry when they hear that women are still having these experiences, and they want to see change happen so that other people don't go through what they went through.